These are the 5 biggest differences between Time magazine's bicentennial issue published in 1976 and their semiquin-centennial issue published in 2026. Try saying semiquin-centennial 5 times fast. I'm PhD Rachel, let's compare. Now if you can't tell from the covers, the 1976 version is a little more great man of history, where we've got Thomas Jefferson on the cover. It just says independence and his name and we're supposed to get it. The 2026 issue is much more about ideas and all of the people involved in the revolution and is a little more updated on the scholarship, as we would expect. This really shows up in their coverage of George Washington. This is from the 1976 bicentennial issue, where they have George Washington calling the soldiers in New England exceedingly dirty and nasty people, but they assure us he's changed his view. But they get into what Alexis Coe calls thigh man history of Washington here. The men have come to revere him. For one thing, he looks every inch a general, a big man, heavily muscled, 6 feet, 2 inches, 200 pounds. He has a strong, square face, lightly marked by smallpox. At 44, he is in perfect condition, but for several missing teeth. And of course, they're not going to tell us how he's replacing those teeth in the 1976 issue. He dresses in a fine uniform of dark blue faced with buffs set off by brass buttons. He is a great horseman, some say the best in Virginia, right? All of this is just that mythology of Washington. Now the 2026 version starts off with all the folklore myths and says, like, let's dispense with all of that. The man lived one of the most consequential lives of all times. We don't need all of this kind of myth making of him. So their covers are very different. Their treatment of great men like Washington is very different. Follow me to part 2 for the other ways that they're different, and one way they are almost exactly the same.